They're at it again. The Man United players who aren't involved at the World Cup have been returning to training this week. It's getting me really pumped for club football now, not just because England got knocked out as well, but I'm just really excited now seeing them all arrive. Eric Bailey seen here arriving, giving the peace sign or the V for victory sign, whatever you want to call it. Now the fun begins, as is captioned on that. Luke Shaw's posted this as well, back in training, posted this picture with Joel Pereira, who we can assume is probably going out on loan this summer, and also future Manchester United legend Lee Grant. One of my favourite things about this part of year, right, this part of the pre-season, is so many fans just have so much time on their hand that they overanalyze absolutely everything. So you see this picture here of these three. Loads of people are pointing out the fact that Luke Shaw doesn't have a training number while the other two boys do. Now, there's also a picture going about of Daley Blind somewhere where he doesn't have a training number, and people, obviously with those two being maybe two of the favourites to leave United this summer, loads of people are saying, right, that's it, it's done, they're sold, they're gone. That's obviously not true. Look at this picture. This is what Herrera's put on. He's got a training number, Sanchez doesn't. And I very much doubt we're going to be getting rid of Sanchez this summer. So guys, just calm down. Take off the tinfoil hat, all right? Chill out, Alex Jones. Jambo Gregoth has posted this on Luke Shaw's photo. He said, make it count this year, Luke. I've never wanted a player to succeed more, apart from maybe Falcao. Very honest, very honest. You know what, right? I give Luke Shaw quite a bit of stick because I just find it... I find it impossible that someone can be playing Premier League football and not be in the prime shape, the prime condition. I just think that that's just something that comes with it, and it's massively frustrating to see him out of shape. However, I do definitely want to see Luke Shaw turn it round. I think if he can proper turn it round now this summer, get back in shape, then he actually does have one last chance at Man United. And you know what? There's a few players that I think that people are just writing off. They're saying, that's it, they're definitely going this summer. Anthony Martial, another one. I think there's a big chance that those two could actually not only stay at United, but genuinely succeed at United. But this is the last straw for them. Staying with Luke Shaw, why has he turned the filter up so much? What is going on there? You can tell it's a filter as well, because look at Pereira's eyes. Look how white they are. It's not on that, mate. It's not on. And I like how footballers just start giving each other banter now in Instagram comments. Jose Font, Luke Shaw's ex-Southampton teammate, getting in the comments and saying, all right, Firmino. I think he's referring to the teeth again, isn't he? But perhaps my favourite comment here from Denny's, he says, your face is like Jake Paul. He actually does look a bit like Jake Paul, doesn't he? That is not a man that you want to look like, unless you're like 10 years old like all of his fans. Yes, mate, we're starting YouTube beef. Jake Paul, come on, come at me. I'll have a charity boxing match against you. Yeah, what I said before as well about Martial not necessarily being nailed on to leave this summer. He's posted this on his Instagram story, obviously wanting to let the world know that he is feeling quite happy at the minute. He's in a good mood, he's ready for the season. Honestly, I think he'll stay this summer, Anthony Martial. I really do. I think he'll stay at United for a bit as well, actually. But obviously I could be proven to be a complete idiot on that one. Antonio Valencia has posted this picture on Instagram, looking fresh as ever. Never give up. Big things take time. You assume he's got some big plans for this season then, Tony V. Hopefully he can guide us to success. And Juan Mata, the smiliest footballer in the world, here giving what is essentially a virtual handshake to all of his Instagram followers, including Eric Cantona, the king himself, who's liked this picture. But he has gone for the, is that 3 buttons under? Oh, Juan, you tease. And now, I can confirm, finally, the return of Chris Smalling on This Week at Man United. This man has essentially been a meme throughout the summer. He didn't get taken to the World Cup, and he was posting all sorts of craziness on his Instagram. And here he is with every school kid's worst enemy, Jamie Oliver. I'm still bitter about the turkey Twizzlers. That's all it is. I'm still bitter. I'm still bitter. Get me back my turkey f***ing Twizzlers. And I'm not the only one, actually, who's still bitter at Jamie Oliver. Look at the people in the comments. Chris Jacko saying, bring back them turkey Twizzlers. And another comment as well, hating on Jamie Oliver. He's on his tiptoes. Hang on a minute. Scroll back up. Let me see the picture again. He's actually on his tiptoes. That is fragile masculinity if ever I've seen it. Get me back my turkey f***ing Twizzlers. And Matteo Darmian has posted this on Instagram as well from the Seychelles, looking rather looking rather dishy, if I do say so myself. And you know what, actually, the more I look at that photo, has he sorted out his beard? They actually look like they're joining up. Yeah. Still a proper crap beard though, innit? Matteo, if you need any tips, look, get in touch with me. I mean, look at this big, bushy, manly thing that I've got going on here. That is fragile masculinity if ever I've seen it. Herrera's in the comments to that one. He says, Mamma mia, sei una bestia, which we're roughly translating as, Mamma mia, you are a beast. I think he's probably taken the mick out of that. Also, his former Torino teammate, Alfred Gomez, has commented saying, next stop, photo model. That'll be a decent career for him to go into after football. Freddie Youngberg-esque. This comment as well here made me laugh just because it's a very big possibility, isn't it? Cameron says, good luck at Juventus. That could be a transfer that actually goes through. There are rumours about it. Can you imagine Matteo Darmian setting up goals for Cristiano Ronaldo next season? What kind of world do we live in? And, of course, we've got to talk about it. England being knocked out the World Cup. Obviously, there's been loads of fallout. All the Man United players in the England squad have been putting things on social media, some really good messages. And what's nice as well is the way all the fans are reacting. They know how well this England team has done. They know what an effect they've had, not just on football, but on England in general. This country has been so divided recently, and for once, football has been the thing to bring it together. Shows how important football is, man. I love it. And I love how well England have done. Well done to every single one of those lads. They've had a great World Cup. So on Jesse Lingard's post, you've got people like Graham Daly saying you've given the country something to be proud of. Fosu Mensah's in there as well, congratulating him in emoji form. And yeah, Marcus Rashford, I think, maybe had the nicest message that I've seen on social media, where he put a comment specific to Gareth Southgate, where he put, you brought belief and the love of football back. Thank you, boss, from the whole nation. And that is so right as well about Gareth Southgate. I know he's not United related, but I do just want to say this real quick. I was one of those people who was a little bit indifferent towards England because I was just sick of it. It was just always these it was always aging players who never turned up in the big games, and players that didn't even seem like, the pressure just always got to them too much. And now we've got young lads that actually play with freedom and seem like they're actually enjoying playing for England rather than the pressure weighing them down. And with it being a really young team, it's been really easy to get behind. And I think Gareth Southgate has added a sort of openness and friendliness to the England squad that they've missed in last World Cups. Eric Cantona on Instagram also predicted, using algebra, that England were going to win the World Cup. Fail-safe method. Obviously, didn't happen. And he's posted this on Instagram as well. Effing algebra. He does look like he's in a ska band. It's an interesting way of wearing a hat. Not very practical. Posts like this are really weird on Instagram just because they don't work. They look nice at first, but obviously as soon as they post something else, it completely messes up. What Victor Lindelof has done here, he's hit 1 million followers and he's gone for like the collage thing across the pictures. But as soon as he puts another picture on, it's going to look ridiculous. Paul Pogba going into the final. I'm really confident that he's going to do the business, seriously. He's been one of the players of the tournament for me. Probably second best player behind Mbappe, but yeah, what a tournament he's had. I think he's really going to turn up. He's posted this picture. He said, it's good, but it's not over. So, since I've not really got any skin in the game in the World Cup final now, I'm sure you'll join me, unless you're Croatian, in getting well behind France just so Paul Pogba can lift the World Cup. It would shut so many people up for him to do it. Also, before we finish today, quick question. Has anyone checked up on Ross Kemp? Like, he was posting some pretty insane videos on Twitter during England's run in the World Cup. I'm sure you saw them. You will never know what that means to me. That is everything! Everything! But he's disappeared since they lost. Like, he's actually, I'm a little bit worried about the guy. Because, like, he was obviously, like, had a few wines and stuff when he was posting these videos. Where is he? Where is Ross? So that was your quick roundup of all things Man United this week at Man United. If you spot anything on social media or just United related in general, make sure you tweet it into us at FullTimeDEVILS or me personally at radio_Gaz. Use the hashtag TWAMAN this week at Man United. Right, I'll catch you next time. All right, see you in a bit. Laters. Darmian to Ronaldo. Yeah! And now onto this picture where he's wearing a massive thing. Why does he look like he's in a ska band? I always find this bit weird the more I do it. Lovely to see. Oh, is that Lee Grant? Yeah. Amazing. I love that comment. Oh, mate, do you not know Alex Jones? Never heard of them.